Hi, today we're going to talk about the major of economics. To be honest, I think this major is pretty good. Now, any job you can apply to as a econ major, you can also apply to as a business econ major. To employers, these two majors are pretty much the same. Now, unfortunately, most of you guys that get a econ or business econ degree are not going to work in economics. Most of you guys will become an analyst somewhere, typically a finance analyst. A finance analyst studies where all the money is going, and from studying where the money is going and how it's flowing, makes a report and tries to make predictions. There's typically a good amount of calculations part, but there's also a good amount of writing because you have to write a report. Some people I know that work as a financial analyst say they have to write so much that they almost make a small book. Some analysts have also told me that there's a lot of parallels between this and accounting. Most analysts will earn somewhere between $35,000 and $55,000, depending on the size of the company and the industry, which in my opinion is plenty for a entry-level position. So each job has its advantages and disadvantages. So with being a financial analyst, some of the advantages I see is that it pays pretty well. It's fairly high in demand skill, so getting a job in that field is not particularly hard. It's fairly technical, so someone that gains a lot of experience as an analyst becomes a pretty valuable expert in being an analyst. But there are its downsides. I typically don't see people that become analysts enjoy their job, and to me it sounds like you're sitting on the computer most of the time. To be honest, most people in the world don't enjoy their jobs anyways. If I had to estimate, probably about 1% of people enjoy their jobs. From my experience, I believe that anybody that wants to work in business should be an analyst at one point in their lives, just for the experience of working in a corporate company and to do analyst type of work. There isn't really a direct position above analyst, so you could be an analyst for a fairly long time. Or you can move to a completely different type of position. Now, if you actually want to do economic type of work, typically you're going to be working for the government, either at the city level, the state level, or the federal level. The reason why you don't see economists working for private companies is because they don't really have the need for someone to study economics as a whole. They just need someone to analyze their own company. So if you're an economist for the government, you're making reports that will help determine how economically viable an idea is, or how much it's going to cost. So for example, say if a city wants to create a new library, well, they would probably have economists study to see how much it costs and see how it would affect the economy of that particular city. So for my friends that do work as economists for the government, they say it is pretty interesting because they do work on high profile cases that are constantly in the news. But at the same time, they also say that work is work, meaning it's going to have its dull moments. And I believe any government job, get ready for a lot of paperwork. But on the upside, government jobs tend to pay very well and have pretty good benefits. If you're looking to do real economic work and become an economist, I highly recommend going to the best university you can, because these positions are pretty hard to get, and so they're going to nitpick at any opportunity to disqualify you. So if you go to a top tier university, it increases your chances of getting one of these positions by quite a bit. So one of my YouTube subscribers asked me, are there any particular benefits to double majoring in engineering and economics? The only benefit is that you'll be able to apply to both entry-level engineering positions and then entry-level economic positions, but it won't make you a better candidate for engineering or even better candidate for economics by having a dual bachelor's. All it would do is open a more wider variety of doors that you can choose from, but it's not going to help you be a better candidate in any of those doors. Another YouTube subscriber asked me, should I get a minor in economics and will it help me in any way? I have not seen a minor help anybody in any way. So if you want to do a minor, acknowledge that you're just taking those classes for fun and it's not really going to help you in any way. So if you had to ask me, should I minor in economics, I'd recommend no, because it's not going to help you in any way. That's my video, guys. If you guys want to check out my last major video, which was chemistry, you can click here. And if you want to check out my last vlog, I made a vlog of the Claremont colleges. That's pretty nice if you guys want to check that out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
We hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone. Good earth is rich.